can be able to calculate workers' salary using spreadsheet package. If you look at the screen there, you discover that we have name, basic salary, feeding allowance, rent allowance, cross pay, tax, and then net pay. So this is what I have. Now this is their basic salary, like Dele is earning 100,000, Sarah 80,000, and so on and so forth. So how can we get their feeding allowance? So all I need to do is to come down to this place, then you click on edit. So we put the formula there, equals to, alright, open bracket. So their basic salary is 100,000, so you are going to derive your formula to be C4, then you put your times what is the percentage given in the feeding allowance. The percentage there is 10%, so you put your 10%, you put your 10, then you add your percentage like this, then you close your bracket. Don't forget in spreadsheets, when you open a bracket, a formula with one bracket, when you are closing, you close with one bracket. So having done this, I will press enter. So for daily, the feeding allowance is going to be 10,000 naira. So for me to get the rest, I'll just hold it firm until I get this arrow, then I drag it down. So this is it. So this is the percentage for the feeding allowance for all of them. So that's how we can get it. So let's move down to the rent allowance. We'll do the same thing, edit, put the formula. So we are using their basic salary plus the percentage to get their allowance. So you put your equal sign, open bracket. So C4, alright, C4 times what is the percentage given in the rent allowance? We have 2%, so you put your percent, the sign of the percent, after which you put your close bracket and press enter. So we've gotten it. So that's it. For me to get for the rest, just hold it firm like this until you get arrow, then you drag it down. So I've gotten for this. So I will come to the cross payment. What is the cross payment? The cross payment have to do with the total sum of the workers' money. So the total sum of the workers' money, we have the basic salary, the feeding allowance, and then the rent allowance. So how do I get that? All I need to do is to derive my formula to be C4 down to where it stopped. So go to edit, put your equal sign, then open bracket, then you write C4, that's from the basic salary down to rent allowance. So it's going to be, you put your sum like this, let's write sum, open bracket, C4, alright, C4. So you put your column like this, then down to E4. Alright, so that's the rent allowance. Now we sum it to E4, so you close your E4, then you close your bracket. So having done this, you just press your enter. So that's the cross pay. So that's the total sum of the workers and money. So to get the rest, just hold it firm and then drag it to get the rest cross pay. So that's how we can be able to get it. Now let's come to the tax. Now the tax has to do with as we all know, the tax, paying of tax. So how do we get the tax? All you need to do is to come to edit, then go to your equal sign, equals to, then you open your bracket. So you are going to derive your formula as C4, that's the basic salary, which is C4, times the percentage they gave for the tax. The percentage is 2. So you put your percentage and then you close bracket. Having done this, you press your enter. So that's the tax. Now you hold it firm again, then you drag it down to get the rest. So last but not the least, now how do we get the net pay? The net pay has to do with after subtracting from your expenses, the balance that remain is your what? Is your net pay. So all I need to do is to come down to this place, then you put your edit. Alright, so what am I subtracting for? I'm now going to say cross pay minus the tax, so to get my what? My net pay. So all I need to do is to put my equal sign, alright, open bracket. So my cross pay falls under F, so it's going to be F4, alright, minus, alright, minus G minus G4. So my cross pay minus the tax, so I can get my what? My net pay. So having done this, you close your bracket and press your enter. So that is my what? My net pay. So for me to get this, the rest, I'll just hold this firm and then drag it down. So this is what we have. So this is how we can be able to calculate workers' salary using spreadsheet package. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to share, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.